What is going on, adventurers? I want to thank you all for coming out to another episode of Adventure Closet Talk here. And if you all have did not watch the intro there, you can catch my affiliate links on my YouTube home. But yeah, guys, we're going to have an episode here. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to bring in some guys. We're going to bring in some guys that I've backpacked with a couple times now. And we're going to talk about what they've experienced these past couple times, a couple of things that that they've changed, and what they're aspiring to get from backpacking. And then after that, I'm going to go into what has become, I call it the ultimate weekend warrior backpack setup. If you're like me, you don't have much time you can get off. You got weekends, and you like to get a lot in so you can see it. This setup right here it'll get you there. But anyways, guys, we got one of the guys here. We might get a couple more on here. We don't know. But Mr. Josh, I'll let him introduce himself, tell him where he's from, tell him what got him into backpacking, and we'll talk about the trips.
Thanks, John. I appreciate it, man. I'm Josh. I'm from Batesville, Indiana. And I got into hiking just to, I guess, release some stress from work, to be able to, different kind of therapy than what most people used to. So I got involved, and now I'm kind of like addicted to it. My gear setup is crazy. Started out like a crazy beginner, 50-pound packs. I think my first pack out was 56 pounds. I think it was, John. And then my second big trip ended up being close to 50. But we'll get into all that. But yeah, I changed my gear up a lot since then.
What's going on, Mike? Nice to see you again this afternoon. Hello, Ursa. I mean, we haven't got to talk a whole lot. I see you're getting into the YouTube game now, and I like it, man. I like it. But these guys right here, they're wanting to get into the YouTube game too. I'm hoping I think that's what they're getting into here. But Josh here, on our first cranberry trip, like he said, he had a 58-pound? You said
a 56-pound pack.
Yeah, 56-pound pack there. So. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think I've ever had a 56-pound pack since the Army. So I think my heaviest was probably 45. And that was with my first set of gear. And I learned pretty quickly that if I was wanting to get more than 5 miles, I needed to lighten it up.
Yeah, well, since a 56-pound pack, I mean, I've changed my gear a lot since then. And then I was with this next big trip. I was like, man, I got dialed in to like maybe 34 pounds. Then we get to the trailhead, and I go ahead and my food and a towel, a couple extra things, to make sure I'm taking care of while I'm out, just in case I get wet. End up putting my pack that was 49 pounds, and we in the woods we went.
That's how it is, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's how it is, man. It's a learning experience for sure.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you're learning. I had to learn too. I mean, I learned the hard way, like you did. And then I've upgraded slowly to the nice gear. I bought budget gear to start with, and I love budget gear because it'll get you there and it can get you light for the right price. You're not going to be ultra light, but you're going to be much lighter than 60 pounds. You'll probably be around 35 pounds.
I want to try to keep it close to that 30-pound mark. I really don't want to go much more than that. Now, with my new pack I got, and the gear that I have, it's already been lightweight. So I'm hoping once the bag comes in, like I got that new Durston Kakwa, I think it was Kakwa. I don't know how to really say that.
That's right.
So I ordered that one, a 55-liter. So I'm hoping that when that one comes in, I'm able just to pack maybe like an extra shirt, couple pair of socks, and then see where I'm at with weight. So
man, dude, I want
to keep it right there at that 30-pound mark.
What was the weight of the pack that you're changing it out with?
The empty, what weighs almost 7 pounds empty.
Woo!
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. It's a heavy bag. It's a 90-liter pack, Tinton pack. So, it absorbs the sweat too much too in the straps. It seems like it just carries that extra weight.
That'll definitely be an upgrade, man. You'll notice a huge difference with that new pack. I'm not gonna lie. I noticed each time that I've upgraded, I can tell a big difference.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Mike says he's been debating on the Kakwa as well. I mean, man, it's nice. I've honestly, Rich, he might get in here a little bit later, but he's thinking about the Kakwa 40, and I told him, man, if you get that, I need to try it out because I honestly, I mean, it's got a lot of design features that I like. It's got that pocket in the bottom that I love. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's a really thought out pack.
Yeah,
I think you'll love it, man.
Down nice. Since this last trip, we're with you and Rich out in at the gorge. Getting to see more in depth what you guys do. We with the hammock setups that me and Jason have switched up to. It really lightened our gear from our mock hammocks. Don't get me wrong, a mock is nice, super. That's Cadillac of hammocks, man. They're
say, like an Escalade, bro.
You can lay on your belly, lay sideways. I mean, it is a badass hammock. But with the pad, the tarp, and then the hammock alone, it's almost 7 pounds itself. So you eliminate all that just to the hammock. From hammock gear, man, it's a lot different in weight. I think I lost like 5.5 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And then y'all are gonna be getting underquilts and stuff too. And then, I mean, what it looked like, I think you and Jason both really enjoyed the hammocks, man. The gathered ends.
Yeah, the second night once we got the second night down using them, because we didn't have no practice time before this trip to test out our hammocks. Between the weather and the rain, it just kept getting us every chance that we try to get out to try to test them out. So we ended up getting out there the second night. We actually got it dialed in. I slept all the way to almost 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even get up one time. So like I was all the way in. It was nice.
Yeah, you'll notice a big difference, man. I mean, it'll be a little bit different than sleeping than the mock. I started with a lay flat as well, and I was thinking, I've been a tent camper my whole life. I was wanting to see. I couldn't sleep in a hammock, and I've always thought, we're like a banana, and it's not comfortable. But one of my buddies, he let me try one out, and I was like, I'm done. I'm sold. And since then, it's just been going down the rabbit hole each time.
Oh yeah, seems like every big weekend we come back from, I got to change something else because once you get to see what people are doing, and once you get wet and carry more weight, you'll realize real fast that you want to change things. And like I even changed my footwear. Waterproof boots. I'm all about keep my ankle nice and tight. Being a mechanic for years, so I like that stiffness around my ankle. To make sure for support.
Mm-hmm.
But once the water gets over top of the ankle, now you're carrying a 5-pound weight on your ankles, and it does not dry out, does not push out. It just stays there. So I changed it up to trail runners. I ordered me some Merles. We'll see what they do.
And I can stand behind Merrill because I just ordered my second pair. I put a hard probably, I don't know how many miles I put on these. Actually, probably close to 500, between 300 and 500 now. I'm hard on them though. If I didn't go through briar patches and everything else with them, this top would have lasted. But I'm just hard on them, man. I go hard. My legs get torn to pieces when I'm out there, and I don't pay attention.
Oh man.
But I love them, man.
I seen that double mock hammock. I was gonna order that for me and my wife so we can go out together, but it's already tough enough to get into a single one, and I could just imagine what it'd be like for 2 people to get to a mock hammock.
They had them they had it on at HangCon when I was down there. I didn't get a chance to try it out, but basically looked like a double recliner, kind of like what I call that's what I call the mock. I call it a recliner in the trees.
Yeah. Oh,
it's one of them good recliners. Look, we had another fella join here. We got Mr. Jason. He goes by Wild Millennial. Y'all want to look him up on YouTube? He has a few things on there. We're going to bring him up here. We'll talk about his stuff too. But we was talking about that a mock, and then got Mr. Jason here, Wild Millennial. He wants to go ahead and talk about his stuff, what he's changed. And then we'll go on. But Jason, can you hear me there?
I think he's still getting added in. I am set for. I'm trying to get like all my gear ready for West Virginia. We're going to go back in September, the first weekend in September. I'm hoping that maybe I can make my gear up by the end of the month. But with work and everything that's going on, to get back out, it's probably not going to happen until the beginning of September.
He looks like he's having technical difficulties.
He'll join.
But yeah, man. I'd say, I mean, you're a lot closer to the gorge than I am, and I'd say hit it up, man. Do like an Indian staircase loop, like what we do during the gorge meetup. Like do that loop, and then you can camp over there at Adena Arch, and then come back down the next morning. Be a nice little, probably 5-6 miles if that.
Yeah, I have yet to do a solo trip myself. That'd be something I'm kind of looking forward to do.
I love it, man. That's
more I learn the trails, the better off I am. So
I love the solo trips, man. That's the ones right there for the mental health. I like those. I like those every now and then, just for that reset. Go out, spend a night or two, make it back home. When you get back home, then you're like, man, I loved my shower.
It's so
man, I miss this stuff. It makes you appreciate things a little bit more.
Yeah. Especially the old sweet porcelain, man. Ain't nothing like having a good old toilet underneath.
What's going on, Ruben? Mr. Ruben got on here. He's another hiker. He was the one that come up there to us when we was at Hanson's. But I gotta get with him later. He's working with me we're gonna knock out the knobstone, not this weekend, but next weekend. But I thought this was funny. Mr. Mike put on there. He about pulled something. He said he thought he was gonna pull something getting out of the amok.
Yeah. I about tipped over backwards when I went on a little kayak trip, and I got a little too far in and it went straight up, man. And I was like, "Oh man, I'm about to flip off," but it didn't flip, so I saved my ass.
Yeah, that's first weekend because when I got my gathered in, I gave my wife the lay flat, and she still uses it. But that first night where we camped, she thought she was gonna roll over the hill in it. But Mr. Rich, since he don't want to get in here, we'll show his stuff on here for being a sore loser and not joining us. But he said he's doing a solo in Otter Creek. That's one of the areas I'm interested in, man. I'm interested. That's another one. Like I've said, West Virginia is like a second home for backpacking for me.
Yeah, when we went there to see that scenic trail, man, it ain't nothing like West Virginia. And the first time seeing it, I can't wait to get back. That is for sure.
I'm gonna tell you, man. You go back. Another one to do is Dolly Sods. There we go. Dolly Sods is beautiful, and it's you know how you've seen that rainforest type stuff. Well, Dolly Sods is the opposite. That is very like rocky and mountainous, and more. It reminds you more of like Colorado features. But I mean, it's really nice. That one you'll see a little bit more. Yeah, you'll see a little bit more people than that one. Yeah. Did y'all go out there and do like a car camp in a camp at a campground?
No, we went out for a honeymoon and we rented a cabin, and then we went around and up in the mountains and just drove through and was able to walk around a couple of lakes and stuff there and seeing some things. It was nice. But that was 11 years ago, man. I wasn't into hiking back then. Yeah. Oh, Smokies, huh? I want to go to Smokies.
Yeah, I punked Rich out. Now he might get on here now since I called him out. I like the solo trips, and I mean, it's something that like I said, that's the one I go for camaraderie and friendship and everything else on the hikes that we do. That's where I get to meet new people. We have similar things that we have in common, and that's what it's always about. And then, like I said, you all like each time it seems like, oh man, I like that, and it seems like the next time you have it, and you're like, oh. So it seems like each time you all are upgrading stuff, and eventually y'all gonna be outrunning us because you're used to carrying that heavy crap.
50-pound pack. I was like, y'all ain't gonna be able to keep up. Nah, man. I'm really wanting to upgrade a lot of my stuff because of that 50-pound pack. And don't get me wrong, 8 miles doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot when you're carrying 50 pounds. And then you're the last guy in the bottom line, and you're holding people up because you're carrying the weight that you shouldn't be carrying out on the trail. So then you're struggling, and that's what I do. Once I hit them hills, carrying 50 pounds uphill, man, it's brutal. Like, and after so many ups and downs, you get to that fourth up, 50 pounds, you're ready to say, I'm not carrying this bag no more. But you just don't give up. You keep pushing and pushing. And then once you finally get done and you get back to the truck after 3 days, you be like, man, I did that. But I don't want to do it again.
It's an accomplishment, man. But that first time sucked. But how was the second time? It was a little bit better, wasn't it?
It was a little bit better, but I think it was a lot better than the first time. Because I was definitely more unprepared for the first trip because I packed in water when I didn't need to pack in water. So I probably could have lost 8 pounds from the rip, and I didn't know what I was walking into. The second time, it was a little bit different, but I still wish I had less weight.
Oh man, you're getting there. Don't worry about it. You'll be there. That pack. Once you get that pack in, it's going to be a world of difference. You'll be in the 40s then, and then just a few minor changes, and you'll be in the 30s.
No, but I'm up, but I don't go back into the 40s at all, unless I'm doing a week trip. Hey, Rich.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, man? Finally got you in here. So this is the man here. I'm gonna call him the West Virginia kid just because he's the oldest in the group. But we got him to Kentucky finally. Yeah. We finally got him to Kentucky. He's hard to get out over here. I don't know. He don't like to come here, I guess. But no. But anyways, we finally got him here. What do you think, man? What do you think of the trip? Tell him what you saw, where we went.
It was a great trip. That's probably the longest I ever drove to backpack, but it was a fun trip. There was more, I guess, elevation up and down than I expected. I know Jeremiah was saying, that the ups aren't as far up as, West Virginia. But at the end of each day, I was feeling it.
Yeah, that one was definitely a trip that had more ups and downs. I'm sorry about that one.
Oh,
I create the trip, and I'm not going to say it was payback for Cranberry at all.
I wasn't carrying 50 pounds.
Thanks, Rich.
Man, what a dick. What a dick. Looks like we got Jason on here now, so let's get in here and start having a ball, guys.
Yeah. We're gonna pick on the guy that carries 50 pounds every trip.
Okay, guys. So we'll see if he gets in here.
Hanson's Point was awesome.
You got back.
I always like going out there.
We definitely earned that view that day.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
because our up was at the end of the day, and then after we did all that, scrambling to get down to the waterfalls and come back up,
I know y'all were all pissed off at me.
We wasn't mad at you, man. We was mad with you.
you had a few choice words. I heard them back there. I know, but it's all good. It's all good. I know.
Fuck, it sucked because I just wasn't. going to the falls is nice. You can tell how it hasn't been walked through a lot. So it's kind of like a hidden. It's still hidden. So when you're doing all that up and ducking and squatting on a bag, and all of a sudden, you know, my thing was putting another 50-pound bag on it, and then hiking another 5 miles after doing 3. It's I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That one I kind of threw in as a surprise. I didn't tell to put that on there because I wanted to. Jeremiah hadn't been there. He kind of lost out. He still hasn't seen him, and I wanted Rich to see him because I knew he's coming down. I wanted him to see a little bit of everything the gorge has to offer. So that's one of the ones that I did not too long ago. And them waterfalls, man, back a month, I want to say about a month and a half ago, those things were roaring, man. Like we had a bonfire right there at that one, at that the next to last one that we went to,
Yeah.
And it was just awesome.
Yeah, man,
But,
we really needed that spot bad. We like I said, you knew it was there, man. He was fucking with us. I'm like, man, Jonathan is fucking with us hard, man. I knew he knew it was there the whole time. He's just gonna psych us up, get us ready to hike out, and then he knew we got around that corner that the damn campsites were there.
I remember them being somewhere, man. Like I said, I hiked that back last fall to the gorge meetup, and it was late in the afternoon, like almost dark when I went down over that hill. And I remembered seeing campsites, but I didn't know if it was on one side or the other.
Yeah.
And then once when I seen them, I was like, well, that is the ones that I'd seen. And just so happened when we looked upon them, I probably should, when I do these hikes, mark where I see campsites that I'd like to stay at.
I was mentally prepared to climb that hill that night.
I know. And then we get up there and we sit. We're like, fuck it, throw it back. I'm staying here.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of down trees though at this time, more than what we normally experience. So there was a lot of ducking and doing limboing and climbing over. There was more than what any of us are usually prepared for when it goes out on the trail.
And when you have a 50-pound pack, it makes it even harder when you're 6'2".
Yeah, and then you're going over and then you're like.
Yeah, and then I had a lot of fun. It was, the funny thing is that Jeremiah said he was like, "Don't kill them guys out there now. You know better." And then that happened. I was like, "Well, daggum it." I was like, "Well, I guess I lived up to it."
Yeah, but no, with changing out and everything, I'll be set. I even got me a snake skin for my tarp. That way, it's all prepared and ready to rock when I need to pull it out. In just case if I don't need it. Got some needle buckles.
Got Mr. Stone right there. He says the number one tip is backpackers. He says to document the places. Man, I think of that afterwards, but you know what? My ADHD won't remember it when I need it. So I just look upon stuff. I'm like, huh, this looks like a good camping spot. It might be legal. It might not be. Down here in Kentucky, it's like the Wild West. So I think as long as you're like, what is it, 100 yards or 50 yards or something? I think it's 100 yards off the trail. You can camp.
Yeah, 300 feet from the trail.
Yeah. So I mean,
I was kind of surprised that like all the areas that they were like closing off and like trying. I don't know if they were trying to like let nature reclaim it or some of those. Now down next to the creek, once we were down there and you could see like all those huge dead trees, it kind of made sense why they kind of closed those sites.
Yeah.
But like there was other areas like on the points and stuff like that they were closing. And I don't know if they were just trying to, keep people from.
I think they're trying to restore them. I think they're trying to restore them for erosion.
Yeah.
I think it's an erosion issue. I think is what I think.
I don't know. Some of them are close to the trails, so you have to have people probably hiking it real late at night and just find a nice, fine little spot and then just set up. And before too long, it becomes like a permanent location. Just eventually, they're just going to close it off because it's so close to the trail. They want you to be that 300 feet away.
That's what Ruben said. They're doing a lot of restoring. But like he said, it's been overrun, man. Like since COVID, like it's just crazy how much how many people go to the gorge now. Like there's certain places you can go, you won't see nobody. But like Hanson's, Lord, you'll see people like all day. I mean, that's a great place to camp for one night, but I wouldn't want to camp there multiple nights and stay there during the day unless you're going to go do something and then come back. Because there's just so many people that just come through there. I mean, I don't even know if I want to leave my gear. Well, if someone was staying back, I will leave my gear, but no one's staying back. I don't know if I'd want to leave my gear there just because of all the foot traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that hike back out. Because me and Jason, we went out and camped, but on the way out, people were hiking out. But when we went in, we seen all their stuff set up. They were hiking all the way back out from Hanson's Point, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I would hike all the way back out and leave all my stuff that far, being gone that long. But then again, kind of to respect, the hiker code,
Yeah.
So it does work. People are nice.
Yeah. But then you have that one out of 1,000 that's a asshole and runs it for everybody.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, guys, that was our trip that we had. The guys when we got done, we weighed our packs. I think all of us had it. We had everything that we took out that was water and food and weighed them. And Josh, what was yours? I think
it was the kitten. My pack.
Yeah, no, the pack when we got done when you weighed it.
Oh, it was 38 pounds.
That tells you how much water and food you had, man.
Yeah. Water.
That's what I tell you. If you taking food, I mean, I can't. I mean, I know I count mine down to the exact amount, but that's how you shave off a lot of weight is for you with the food, man. And just changing out some of the heavy stuff for the lighter stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm not wrong, man. I like my food and my candy and stuff, but there's some changes I'm making all the way around. I'm going to change it up, especially like figs and the different kind of snacks versus what I really want to take, and it'll be better. I'll get it ready for next time for sure.
Yeah, I think once it cools off this fall and it starts slowing down, that's when I'll start bringing my real food and doing like maybe 5-mile trips and going out there and doing some real cooking. Those are the nice ones, man. When it cools off outside, just going out there and doing maybe 5 miles and just having a nice little campfire and cooking over it.
Yep. It is just nice.
Do you bring a lot of real food for the meetup in October?
Well, most of the time they go out for dinner, or they go out. I brought food and I made it. So I think I brought. Let's see here. That first night I brought something in that I got, and then the second night I think we went out and I got pizza at the go time and brought a pizza back in from Gray's Arch Parking. So yeah, I mean it's only like a 2-mile hike to your car from there to Gray's Arch Parking if you go the shortcut way. So I mean, you could bring in real food and then go back out and get real food. It doesn't really matter. Yeah,
it's 2.5 miles in from the parking lot we was sat at, Rich, when we got to the top where the picnic tables and everything were.
Okay.
So from there, when we hit the road and we started hiking down that trail, from that point there, it's like 2.5 miles to Hanson's Point. And then we set up.
Okay.
I haven't been to that one, but normally, like me and Jason, that's normally where we go. We hike in there. We take food with us, little grilling pan. We'll eat pretty good out there on the trail and hike back out.
Stone said he brought real food. So yeah, I mean you can bring your backpacking meals. People do. I mean, there's a fire each night, and I mean, I think this year I may just bring my cooler and bring in and make biscuits and gravy one of the mornings, man. I may just do that. Pack my cooler 2.5 miles. Yeah,
I mean, Jason said he carried a cooler with like a 6-pack or 12-pack of like Twisted Teas, and him and his other buddy was like had a stick, one on each shoulder, and he was hiking it through.
I mean, if it's only 2.5 miles, I mean, if it's a 30-pound cooler, I think I might be able to do it.
Yeah.
It'll be rough. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I can't.
Yeah.
I think last year I went out the next day and just got food, and that first night I brought something in. Where I got in so late I didn't even eat. Are you gonna
make it? Yeah, are you gonna make it in October, Rich?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to make it. As of right now, I got it penciled in. Unless something comes up, I can't. Right now, I'm definitely coming.
No, what is that, Jonathan? Is that the 10th?
Yeah, the 10th weekend, October 10th, I think 11th. Mr. Stone says he's bringing a pizza oven this time. Man, if you bring a pizza oven, I'll bring some flatbread and some pizza sauce and everything to make the pizzas. I'm not gonna lie. I'll take that weight off of you if you bring the pizza oven.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah, for those of you that are on here and don't know what the Gorge meetup is, that is every year we have a meetup between us YouTubers and those that want to come. I mean, it's not just YouTubers, it's everybody. I mean, we put it out there and then we all just hang out, have a good time, and then that Saturday we go on a hike to Indian Staircase and then come back. I mean, just a good time. It's kind of like the hangs that we do.
Yeah, that's real cool. Oh man.
Jason was trying to get in here, but I think he's having technical difficulties. So how'd you like that new flavor, man?
Man, it's really good. That LA Paw. It's pretty good. I like it.
Somebody said it tasted tropical.
Yeah, it has it's not too fruity, but it's like a tropical banana kind of thing. But I don't know, man. It's a hard taste to describe. It's just something that you just got to buy and drink.
Caleb, so if you didn't hear it there, October 10th and 11th, and it will be at Hanson's Point. Get there early, or it's going to be hard to find a spot. It may change, though. Yeah. Right now, it's Hanson's Point, but it could change.
Are you guys?
That could change. Yeah, I'll be there, and then I'm trying to do Maha as well, man. So
that's what I was about to ask. Are you coming, Josh, to Maha?
I don't know. That's in September, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the 26th.
Mr. Aaron. So Mr. Aaron, I met him down at the Who Hang in South Carolina. He's also from Kentucky. He hits the gorge up quite a bit too, man. So he's always down to hike. So
where's Maha?
I need to get him to do a trip with him too. Maha, it's in Pennsylvania.
Maha, Pennsylvania.
We were at a place like Carlisle or something, right?
Is that the 26th? You said.
I have to check.
Yeah, I think that is. It's the 26th weekend.
Give me a sec. I got it on the calendar.
And then in January they have HangCon. I'll be going to it. I'm getting ready. I'll be ordering my tickets soon for that one. The wife said she'll go with me this year, so we may just take the girls with us too.
Yeah, September 26th.
Weekend of September 26th. At Pennsylvania.
We'll have to invite you to the group. That they have everything in there. Rich, you want to invite him?
There's a Facebook group that has all the information.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
We just got to get you invited into the group.
Yeah, get me in, please. It'd be cool to go. My wife would go with me that one because she can go up and see her friend.
Yeah, that one's they have a really good raffle on that one. And it's really fun time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like Mike said there, HangCon. I'm going to tell you, HangCon is where it's at if you can make it. It's,
HangCon?
I want to say you can go for the whole weekend, take your whole family for the whole weekend, and get you all your food and everything. And it costs $100, I think. Maybe a little over $100, and you take your whole family, and they give you breakfast and dinner every day. You just gotta provide your own lunch. And then all of the vendors there. All of the vendors and their owners are there. So Hammock Gear was there last year. I met Adam from Hammock Gear, and then I met of course Hang Top Steve, and then I met Jason from Walhalla, and then I met didn't see Chad from UGQ, but I met Corey from Majestic, and I don't remember all the ones. There was quite
Now,
a
is
few
that
of them
down
there. I didn't get.
at HangCon down in Florida?
Yeah, that's the one that's in Brooksville, Florida, in January.
Brooksville, Florida, January. I bet it's nice down there, then.
It's in the 60s. I ain't gonna lie. It's fun. I mean, except for the last day when it rained on us and poured the rain, and all my gear got soaked. And then I drove back to Kentucky, going from like 60-degree weather to 2-degree weather, and all of my gear froze in my car.
Oh, shit.
So I had to get it out. I had to get it out of my car the next day and take it inside and put a heater on it and dry it all out. Luckily, my quilts just got a little bit wet on one end, so that wasn't as bad. But still, it's stuff that I don't like to have. Oh yeah, Trevor from Hanging High was down there. Suge was. I mean, if you think Hammock and any of the big YouTubers and big companies, they were down there. So
Hell yeah.
they had Dave Canterbury from Pathfinder. He was down there. It's a really good one, man. If you get a chance to go, I'd go. I'm going just because I already told the wife, I'm like, we're going and you're coming this year, and we might just bring the girls with us because it's that one. They have kids there too. So last year my
That's
daughter
cool.
played with some of the kids.
That's neat, man.
Yeah, Mike is here. And he's telling you everybody that was there.
Yeah, like I think it'd be cool.
Really, Mr. Stone. So enlighten me. Where does that say the LHHT? That's the Laurel Highlands hiking trail? Is that what he's meaning by that? Is that what you're meaning, Stone? The Laurel Highlands?
Yep. I bet it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sugarland Shine was down there. So they had, and then every night they do midnight bacon, man. So you go out there and they have this big tent. They have they have the probably 4 of them griddle tops, and they're just cooking bacon, man. You just hand you bacon, just eat bacon.
I like bacon. Can't go nothing wrong with bacon. Bacon is.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and everybody just brings bacon, a pack of bacon, and just gives it to them. So each night they have bacon to cook that's been donated.
Well, how do y'all recommend just taking like 3 packs of bacon for like a 3-day weekend, and that's all we eat for lunch and dinner? Like, don't carry bacon.
That's a lot of bacon, man.
It's a lot.
By
of
the end of that weekend,
grease to deal
that's gonna be a lot of grease that you're sweating out. You probably smell like bacon. All your clothes when you change, just gonna smell like bacon.
Big giant bag of bacon.
Some bacon jerky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tony from Random Adventures. There's quite a few of them there, man.
The bears too much.
I see how it is, Mike. Yeah, he tells us here. He said, so we had Tony from Random Adventures 2.0. We had Hammock Mountain, Derek Hansen, Suge, Rewild. Then he had to go and say some crazy guy from Kentucky. Says the dude who's trying to open the bathroom on a guy taking a shower. And then Scrapple. Ugh. Nobody wants that stuff. Y'all know what Scrapple is?
Mm.
It's like boiled
You
down.
probably know it's a
sap, isn't it?
No, it's a southern thing, and it ain't for me. I'll tell you
He
that.
said shower buddies. Those are sour shoes.
Really, Ruben? No. It was funny. Jazzy was sitting there. She goes, "My dad's in there." So, and it just happened to be right whenever I was getting ready to walk out. And he knocked a couple times, tried to open. I was like, "There's someone in here."
Oh man.
Yeah, so that was HangCon, and then, guys, these are. I'm gonna start calling us, and like I do in the group chat there, the backpacking boys. Got the outdoor boys. We're the backpacking boys. So that's gonna be the new group, I guess there. But we're gonna talk real quick about the gear that I've come up with and how I like to a lot of the gear, a lot of us have the same gear and minor differences. The gear that I've upgraded over the years and stuff that I'm going to be getting more of eventually when I can get it past the life. And then we'll talk about, actually, I'll talk about some new gear that I just got in. Backcountry was having a big sale, and I ordered what is it, the Injinji socks, the toe socks. So we'll see how that is. It's pretty. I put them on. They feel kind of weird. I've never had toe socks before, so that's something different. And then I just got another pair of shoes, minor, seeing the last legs of their life, and I don't know if they'll make it through the Foothills Trail in about a month. So we got that upgraded, and then I ain't gonna go too much into detail, but I'll talk about some of the stuff that I've done and upgraded, and how I've gone about getting the setup that I really like now. Like I said, I call it the perfect weekend warrior setup. Rich might disagree, but I call it that.
Yeah, we got a lot of the same gear.
Yeah, we got a lot of the same stuff.
Minor differences.
I think the only difference is I went frameless, and I may just stay frameless. We'll see. I think it's because, like I said, the frames rub my shoulders, and I guess I got the perfect width between my shoulders for all the backpacks, and it just sit there and rubs them, and that irritates me.
Yeah, and I'm kind of just
like I said,
frame.
You know, say you rode on that Shadow Light. It's a great pack. I have an R-Call. I'll use it for my winter backpacking and stuff whenever I go heavier and bring real food and all that. But I went and got the 24/7. That's what y'all been seeing me carry a lot of. Actually, probably since it's warmed up this whole spring, since probably after Cranberry, I think, man. I think I took the R-Call and Cranberry, and since then I haven't had it.
Yeah, I haven't been at Cranberry. I would like to see that though.
Oh man,
you're definitely
man. I'm gonna tell you
before you go on that trip.
So I'm gonna tell you right here. So yeah, it's pretty hard, man. But I keep my setup the exact same. I don't change a whole lot with my food. I know what I like, and I know what I need to get through on the weekends. It might change a little bit if I'm going to go more miles. I might add something else in there to get more calories. But one piece of gear that I love, and these guys can't agree enough on this company. They're very good. But Outdoor Vitals guys,
yeah,
this is their tarp. I own 2 of these tarps. They're great for any. I mean, you can use them for quite a bit. I use it for hammock camping. You can use it for just a tarp to take with you to stay out of the water, to stay out of the rain and stuff. But they're lightweight. They're not very inexpensive. That's why I liked it. I didn't want to spend $200 to $300 on a ultralight tarp like Mr. Rich. I'm not rich.
It's a vanity tarp.
You just got it so everybody notices you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a conversation starter.
I mean, that's why I go with you, man. You bring them all over, and then you're like, and I'm like, yeah, look at his tarp, and then you're like, he has a YouTube, and then it's just great. I mean, you're like,
that's cool. Yeah.
I'm channeling subscribers to you.
Yeah,
funneling them to you.
Yeah, and then like I said, I get a lot of my gear. Like when I want to find something, I'll search it, and I find gear that's like, I usually don't buy it unless I'm getting like a 30% off deal or more. So like I said, this is like, I carry a ultralight rain jacket. I think it weighs 6 ounces or something crazy. But I mean, it's $200 rain jacket. I paid $80 for it. So like I said, there's always deals out there to be made. You just got to do the research and find where the deals are.
Mm-hmm.
That's, as Mr. John Kelly, he likes to call me the deal stealer, because I find the deals, and apparently I showed him too late. Yeah.
Everything I bought today, I end up getting like 15 to 20% off everything I got after I created an account for all the like Thurston and backcountry hammock gear. I finally created an account.
Usually their first order, they'll give you 10 to 15% off your first order.
They sent me a code. I ended up getting like 15% off my shoes. I got like 20% off my bag. I got a deal on the beetle buggles today. Like everything I bought today was complete deal.
Yeah, that's all.
And you
And
got
then, another-
Labor Day coming up. You'll probably have big sales everywhere
Yep.
too.
Yep, that's what backcountry usually has really good deals like that. I get a lot of my stuff off of there just because they have a lot of your name brand box store stuff that you can get a lot cheaper than going like REI and stuff. Finding them.
Yeah.
Talk about another one here, guys. I can never talk enough about this company. Like I said, I have their pack. I have the 24/7. It's from Hilltop Packs. Something that they're pretty well known for, Mr. Ben, is these bags, roll top bags for your batteries, your toiletries, your poop kit, whatever you want to call it. But they have all of them. You get the little pictures on them. I like these. I'm all about organization. They're really lightweight. Some people like Mr. Rich. He likes the roll top stuff. I like the zippered, but it is what it. I mean, I like them. They're just simple, easy, and they work.
Yeah, I keep the roll top ones I have one for my electronics bag, battery bag, and then I have a poop kit. But I keep those on the outside of my pack, so that's why I do the roll top. I do have like
I
do have one of the smaller zipper ones that I keep like my stove and canister stand on and stuff like that I throw in my.
I've got one of his small ones.
bag.
Yeah, I've got one of his small ones that I put it's got my med kit in it. And then I've got food, of course I've got the food bags too. I like Ben a lot. And if you go next, Josh, I'm just going to tell you, you can use my code. You can get 10% off.
Yeah. Woodall Trails.
Use code Woodall Trails, get 10% off.
I know. I ain't going to forget that.
Rich won't use it for some reason. I don't know why.
I forgot. Last time I made an order, I forgot.
Yeah, I'm going to Hilltop Packs. I'm actually going to give me a little first.
There we go.
I got a first aid one, but I'm going to give me a little poop bag so I can have my shovel and stuff in it and be ready to rock, man.
Here's another one. This is another way I save money too. I mean, it's hard. Me and Rich can do it, but is veterans. Like anything that has GovX on it, man. Like especially backcountry. I think they give veterans a 20 or 25% discount on some on stuff, which I think is insane.
Yeah, that's cool.
But so he's looking at Mike said he's looking at Hilltop Pack that had bottom straps as an add-on. What are you talking about there, Mike? Bottom straps as an add-on? Are you talking about the hip belts? Hip belt as an add-on?
He's probably talking about like the ones that like some of your packs come with them to like lash a bedroll or like your tent or something to the bottom of your pack.
See, his has that pocket.
Stuff like that come with those.
Yeah, mine came with it on the Z packs. I took it off. I wasn't going to use it. Just more straps and crap. That's one thing I don't much care for the Z packs. Yeah, they found ways to make it extremely ultra light, but sometimes it's a lot more cumbersome to work with their gear because it's so ultra light that you really got to look at the way it works, and it doesn't work. It is what it is. That's what it is when you get ultralight. I like Ben's a lot. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to tell y'all the 24/7 is my favorite pack.
Really?
And it'll probably stay there. I mean, I've used it on probably 5 or 6 trips now, and I ain't probably going to change it. The only way I'll probably go and get a Raven 40 or the Cockwa 40, one of the two. If Rich there, he said he was looking at the Cockwa 40. He gets that, I'm going to try it out. If it fits great, it don't rub my shoulders, I'll probably go with it just because it can have a little bit more weight in it than I think. And I think it may be just a little bit lighter than Ben's pack.
Is that the pack that you're using now, your 24/7 one?
Yeah, that's the rainbow looking one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 20, and it's not even marketed as a pack, like a multi-day use pack at all. Like it's marketed as using it.
How many days you think you can get out of that pack?
I get 3 days, man.
So you think 3 is probably
that's my week. Limit? 3.5. Depends. I mean, I'm going to be pushing it with the hike that I'm going on, the foothills here in about a month. So I'm gonna have to pack a little bit more food, but I'm gonna have to be a little more thought out about what I bring and how I do it, and how I pack. But in that food bag, I can fit usually in something like that. I can usually fit about 4 days of food in it, and I could carry another day in that front pocket that first day.
If you use,
So I could probably go 4 to 5 days if I wanted to. Yeah, I would do.
Like
And this,
you could probably do 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah, and this one, I only do dehydrated stuff. I can't. It's just not feasible. And I mean, for the pack, it'll ride with 25 pounds comfortably. But you go over that 25. Like I was at 26 pounds when we were going. Whenever we went to, I think it was this trip. Like I started around 26 pounds if I bring a lot of water. Not when I have my water, I have a full thing of water, and I'll have my Coke, and that usually, it pushes me around 26 pounds, and that's about all I can really push that.
I think that's what kind of.
with.
I think that's what kind of scared me away from a frameless pack initially, is because I didn't feel like I had light enough gear to make it work for me. But I've since kind of lightened up, my quilts and the hammock and all that, and I probably got light enough gear that I can get away with a frameless pack now.
Yeah,
at least for like summer, warm weather trips.
You see what I
That's why
carry
about
for
the
my
55 liter. You can take the frame in and out. It's removable, so I can have it or not have it. So that's probably one of the reasons why I went with the Durston versus the Southwest. I mean, they're both removable, but the Southwest was that
sorry,
pricey.
Mr. Mike there had to talk shit again. He's like, he's afraid to let me shake down his pack because I throw half of his shit away. You ain't lying. I'm gonna tell you. I told him, I was like, man, you don't need clothes for every day. I mean, I'm sorry. This is backpacking. You gonna stink, brother. It's just the nature of the game. I'm a sweaty guy and I stink. So, but yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you get down in that 30-pound range, it's gonna be awesome.
You gotta get used to being.
Then you have Ruben. Then you got Mr. Ruben here saying total of 24 to 28 pounds is about the most you want for hiking.
Yeah.
I'd have to say I go up to 35, man. 35 and below. 35, at 35, I can still get 15 miles a day.
I was going to say, it depends on how many days you're going for. Some days you got to, if you're packing for like 6 days, I would say up to like 35 or pushing 40 if you needed to.
Yeah.
But like my pack most of the time I stay probably right under 24 or about 24 most of the time after I add food and water in.
Yeah, that's how mine's probably with food and water. I'm anywhere from 24 to 26, depending on what I bring. But that's like me and you. We each had a chair. We each had a table. I mean, we're still lightweight, and I'm sure if we took all the things out that don't make camp comfortable, we could be ultralight. But I mean, as I said, I don't call it. Yeah, you have ultralight, and then you have what I call ultra right. So I'm an ultra right backpacker. I know if I can get 20 miles a day and still carry 20 to 25 pounds, I'm going to bring that chair and I'm going to bring that table. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one thing I got away from last year was bringing a chair. I think the trip we did to Red River Gorge is the first time I've used a chair probably in about a year and a half.
But how was it, man? Was it nice having a chair when you got to camp?
Oh yeah, it was nice. It's definitely nice.
Yeah. Except for having to get up and out of that thing.
Oh, I need to get one that sits a little bit higher.
It's just a little bit higher. That's what most of them ultralight ones, man, they're hard. It's hard to find one that sits a little bit higher. I got that budget one, and I like it just because it does sit a little bit higher, and it was
easier for me to get in and out of it in those Z-Packs camp shoes than what it was when I had my hiking shoes on.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
That's when my cramps started kicking in.
Mr. Ruben says he maybe depends on elevation. I hit 28 and I start leaving stuff at home. Whew. I'm going to tell you right now, Ruben, I haven't hit 28, but I'm gonna be getting close to. I'll be hitting probably 23 to 25 on the when I go here to the Foothills Trail. Oh, I'm gonna buy you a chair. I'm gonna buy you a chair and bring it to Hanson's, man. I'm just gonna do it just so you have a chair, just so you can have a chair.
I got a spare one.
Yeah, I've got a few. I prefer the one that I use. I've got a high back chair too, and you know what? I don't care for it. I mean, I don't like having something like on the back of my head. It's just not. But yeah, Mister Stone, I'm gonna bring you a chair, brother. One of us will have you a chair, and then you got. But here's the thing: I'm getting it for you to take home, so that way you can't say you don't have a chair to go backpacking with.
I'll tell you what, since it's only like 2.5 miles into Hanson, I might bring a car camping chair.
No, well, shit. You want to do?
I might bring my hammock chair, man. I'm gonna bring my
my
4
hammock
pound
chair
hammock
is way
chair.
too heavy.
I've got one. It's like about 4 pounds. Oh, lost Josh there. It's I got one of them. It's got the little wings on the sides. I don't use it a whole lot. This is usually my camp chair, the one I'm sitting in, the big captain's chair that was for when I was a big boy. But guys, talked about some of the stuff we have, and I told you that I bring a table. We that's what's funny is I think all of us had that table, didn't we, Rich?
Yeah, you're rubbing off the wrong way on us. We're now we got like adding a pound of luxury weight.
Hey, it's less than a pound. It's like 0.88 pounds. I don't know the grams because I'm American. We go by pounds and ounces. They put ounces on there, I might know, but I mean 0.88. I mean it's less than a pound, man. So I'll bring it. And then you can actually, if you only use 3 of the rods, you can cut probably that down to probably just over half a pound. I bet.
It definitely comes in handy though.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you got that table to sit your stuff on, and then you ain't got to bend over to the ground and make your food and everything else, I mean, that's just like I said. I try to stay off the ground as much as I can. I don't like
unless you're up on Hanson's Point trying to pound it into concrete.
Yep. I seen you over there. You're like, yeah. I think we all had to hammer it in. Hard. That's the way it is in the gorge, man. You can't really. That's what I try to stay more lower towards the rivers because then I get to use it. You find that softer ground, you get to use it.
That's the funny thing. I never even in
West Virginia.
Second night.
There we go.
Sorry, man, my phone died.
Oh, you're good.
It died right when I was talking.
Oh, you're fine, man. We've just been sitting here. Well, Rich can tell you what I'm kind of blank now. What was we talking about again, Rich?
You were
the table.
Josh.
Oh yeah, I was talking mad shit about how you said you was going to drop all this weight on this trip, and you bring us a 50-pound pack.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Thought I did have a bunch of weight going. I was so excited about it. And then, like I said, once you start putting the foods, and then, I'm like, I wanted a towel because I figured come the second day I was going to stink more than I wanted to, so I wanted to bathe. So having that towel and extra change of clothes.
Yeah, I'll bring a towel, but this is my towel right here. It's all bring. It's all wash with right there.
Yeah,
I wash with it and I dry with it.
2 ounce. I'm getting a 2 ounce towel from Hammock Gear. That'll help. So,
but Rich, he's thinking about getting. I've never seen him. He sent me a text. They're disposable towels, man.
I actually got some in today. They came in the mail today.
So we'll see.
Towels?
I'm kind of intrigued to see what they do.
I may take one with me.
We got stoned.
Otter Creek just to, get it out, see how well it works.
Ruben says he wants to go kayaking. I'm going to tell you right now, kayaking it only falls second by a little bit to backpacking. And that's only because right now I don't have a hitch on my car. When I get a hitch, next summer you'll have a lot more of the kayaking videos. I'll be doing a lot more of that stuff next summer, Josh. So y'all get ready.
Yeah,
I'll
I
have
got
several
a 12-foot perception, so I do a lot. I like kayaking myself. That's what me and Jason got involved in. Got my dry storage all set up, so I can put a lot of stuff in my thing. I got a lot of front storage for extra food for long hauls. Me and Jason was talking about doing that 3-day trip on the Little Miami River in Ohio. It's like 48.5 miles, 3 days to take it. You do a little over 15 miles a day in a kayak. On the way down, you set up camp on the way down, and that was something that we was trying to do this summer, but getting everything dialed in and the way the rain's been, it's been crazy to try to get out on water.
And we got some really good ones down here that I've done. That Cumberland Falls trip, go from Williamsburg to Cumberland Falls. I want to say it's close to about 30 miles. I would say I would do at least a 3-night, 4-day, and it's beautiful, man. It's all along the Daniel Boone National Forest there.
Yeah, the Moon Falls is this weekend. It's supposed to be like a full moon over the falls.
Oh, the Moonbow? I might have to.
Moonbow,
And it's going to be, I think it's supposed to be, if you find a clear place, you should be able to, I seen something, is it this weekend?
Yeah, it's this weekend.
Yeah, I think it's this weekend with the asteroid, the meteor shower or something like that.
I think so. If you got a clear night, you'll be able to see it. Jason was talking to me about it, but I can't remember what he said.
What's going on, Mark? How you been, buddy? We're still talking here. We went a little bit over, but it's fine. We're having a good time. That's Rich probably wanting to get out of here. He's itching at the bone, I think. I see his face there.
I'm trying to keep my daughter at bay.
You're good.
We had Aaron up here.
I gotta get a shower. I got a long morning in the morning with work, a bunch of meetings and stuff. But John, man, I
sounds good, man.
You having me on. I look forward to next time. Hopefully you can make it to September in West Virginia. That's where I'm meeting up with Rich again. We're gonna hit it up again the first week in September, and
yep.
So that's what my next big trip. So
that'd be a good one, man. You'll get to see that plane crash, and then if you go up, man, you'll get to see that view. That view. I mean, if you watch the video, what was it? I was like, what was the word that I used, Rich?
It was a bad one.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I want to say I said, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah.
I mean, you just see the whole. You could just see the whole valley, man.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah,
forward
man.
to it.
I want to thank you for getting on here, man, and
man, thank you for having me.
Letting us roast you a little bit. Nah, I wasn't roasting you, but I want to thank you for getting on here.
I deserve it. Being a newbie and wanting to get out there and hang with the big dogs.
It happens, man.
I'll tell you what. If you and Jason aren't motivated to lighten your load by now, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, my load's light. Wait till you see everything I bought. I'll get a little fish scale so I can weigh my stuff. I'll send a picture in the group so y'all can see where I'm at.
Yeah, I told him. But this next time we go is me flying circles around us.
Real quick, you're going to do like a solo thing in the Poconos, right?
Yeah, I'm actually leaving tomorrow. I'll be up there by tomorrow night. Saturday, I'm going to actually hit Poconos. I'm hitting Bear Creek Preserve Creek Trail Loop. It's 5.4 miles. I'm going to go hit that.
So yeah.
Get some pictures, man.
Yeah, I will, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I haven't done the Poconos, man.
How much of your gear have you got? I mean, is it all still coming?
You might need some bear spray up there.
Yeah, all the gear's still coming in. So, I ordered all pretty much today. I'm taking my little small bag I have and just take my hammock with me. That way, if I get up there by the lake and stuff, I can set up.
Honestly, I'd be more worried about rattlesnakes than bears.
Yeah, well, from everything I've seen, it's a real. There's a lot of people that hike this trail, so hopefully I run into more people than I do animals.
Be interesting, man.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Be interesting, man. You have to send us some pictures.
I will. I do appreciate you having me, John. It's good seeing you, Rich. I'll talk to you guys, man.
All right, take care, Josh.
See you, man.
Yeah, man.
You want to get out of here too, Rich?
buddy, I'm whatever you want to do. Have you went through everything in your bag? Or?
Well, only thing I wanted to probably show now, we talked about the bags and hookups and all that. I wanted to go more detail about my hammock setup and what I've got. It's a little bit different than what everybody else has. We have a very similar setup, me and you. The only difference is I have this right here on mine, and I love it. It is the hammock catch-all. I mean, I've showed it to you several times. I love the thing. I can keep my entire setup in here, and I can have it. I get there. These guys have been setting up for what, maybe 5-10 minutes, and I just empty mine and hang it up, and I'm done.
Oh yeah, you're done way before we are.
I mean, this right here has sped things up a lot. I mean, best $50 I could spend. I got Simply Light Designs. It's the hammock catch-all. Mine is designed a certain way, so if you want to know how mine is designed, just let me know, and I can tell you how to get it designed that way. It basically stuffs down on itself. It's basically a snake skin for your hammock that holds mine holds my underquilt and my underquilt protector in my hammock. So all of that is already set up. The only thing I pull out.
Do you put your top quilt in that too, or no?
This one's not big enough for the top quilt. I couldn't, because the size of that pack of how wide it is, I had to get a certain width, and I tried it with the top quilt in, and it wouldn't cinch and do good. I've learned that just with the.
Does your 20 degree set fit in that too?
I have a separate one for my 20 degree.
Oh, okay.
That's my winter setup, and that goes into my. You remember the blue one I had?
Yeah. That's
my winter setup, and that one goes. I use the R-Call for that. It's big enough where it fits great.
Does he make like different size depending on like your quilt cloth?
So that's the normal one. It's supposed to fit your summer stuff, and it does fit my top quilt. It just won't fit that in the bag, so I couldn't use it.
That one, when you pulled it out, it looked. The last one I seen must have been your winter one, because that one definitely looked smaller.
Yeah, this is
what I remembered.
This whole weight, I think this whole setup right here is with my straps and everything. I want to say it's like 4 pounds for the underquilt, hammock, the straps, and the cinch buckles, and the hammock catch-all. So I mean, not bad. I think with that and it's 11 ounces more, so I'm less than 5 pounds for and then I'm actually less than 6 pounds for my entire setup. I bet, with the tarp and all.
It's not bad.
I'd have to look and see what all of it is, but I mean, it's not bad. And then with my pack and everything, I think it's 7 pounds. So I want to say it's like I'm just under or right at 7 pounds for all of that, all your big three. Where I add my weight at is I bring that chair and I bring that table, and then that weight adds up quick. And I have a little bit more weight than most people. Like my battery bag here, I carry 2 15,000 milliamp battery packs. And I carry a battery that charges my watch, and I carry this has all my my headlamp and all that in it. I carry a little bit bigger battery banks, but I've tried 2 10,000 and it won't work for an entire weekend. It'll work for like a couple nights, but if I want to do like 3 nights or more, it won't work. So these were like maybe a couple ounces more. So it ended up being like maybe 4 ounces more. So that's why this adds a lot of weight right here. I'd say this bag alone is probably 1.5 pounds, maybe. I'd say 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds. I'd say maybe a little bit less than 2 pounds. I want to say each one of the battery banks is like 12 or 14 ounces. So that's 28 ounces alone right there.
I carry a thing to charge my watch. And then I carry probably one of the 10,000. Is it Night Eyes, or what's the brand that makes it?
Nightcore?
Yeah, Nightcore.
Yeah.
I carry that.
I've been looking at some of those.
The cord that they give you with because I have that Nightcore headlamp too, with the bungee. I forget what it's called. But the charging cord it gives you actually, has a C on one end and an A on the other. So it works for like charging my phone and all that stuff. And if I need to recharge the thing that my watch battery or recharger, I can recharge off that Nightcore battery bank bit too.
I've got something extremely similar to that. Mine's just a Samsung version. So you see it, then it charges. There's a USB-C right on the end, so I just plug it straight into the battery bank. Works great, man. You
Yes, it's,
all use that. I think you use the
Apple
Nine cord.
finally
You all
went
use.
out of the C.
Well, they had to,
I
man.
don't have to carry an extra, cord for my iPhone anymore.
Yeah, they had to. And then another item I used that I've been, like I told you all, that I dropped a lot of weight with was getting that alpha hoodie. So there's the items right there, the guys that I've talked to you all about. I've showed them in several videos. That's how I've obtained the setup that I love to use. It's comfortable. I'm able to get the miles I want to get. I'm able to backpack the way that I want to backpack. So that's what it's all about, is finding the gear that works for you and how you want to do it. It's taken me probably 3 years and several different upgrades now. It's not that this will be my, I'd say 8-month setup, 8 to 9 month setup a year. So this will be the one I can get most of my big trips in. I can get out there and get it. I can still probably do it with my winter setup. That setup right there is more along the lines of 25 to 28 pounds without water, probably closer to like 30 to 32 with water. But I usually with that one, I'll pack steaks and stuff with it, and my grill. I'll have my grill with me too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ruben has it there. Ultralight. I mean, I've seen it, and the guys at Ultralight. I don't know if I want to do it. I want a chair. I want the comforts of, I ain't sleeping on the ground. I'm not just sleeping under a tarp on a pad. I mean, what's his name? Is it Jupiter? Jupiter Hikes? I watched some of his stuff, and I'm like, nah, I couldn't do it. Not for me. Yeah, guys, that's the setup. And then, Rich, thank you for getting on, buddy.
Oh, no problem.
Do you want to talk about some? Like you said, he has a bunch of the stuff too. Like very similar items that we have very similar setups, just different like packs, I would say. Another one that I recently upgraded. I'm gonna tell y'all: carbon fiber walk-in trekking poles. This is the MX4 carbon stick. I think it's X carbon. I can't remember, but Amazon, $50. I mean, and I cut my trekking pole weight in half. I had aluminum, and I actually paid more for those than I paid for these. So don't know how I did that, but that was before I'd done research. Before I'd done heavy research, and I just had heavy gear, and I've never really changed out my trekking poles because they work and I like them. But we're gonna finish this up. I got a nice little one for put on the stream here from Mr. Mike. He said he's more in the pack horse class. I'm guessing that means that you carry 50 pounds like Josh. So I know who next time to carry all the real food, right? You're going to carry our steaks. But okay, sorry, I was looking at some of the comments here. But guys, I want to thank all you all for getting on here again for this episode of Adventure Closet Talk. We had what I'm going to call the backpacking boys. That is me, Rich, Josh, and then we have Jason. We'll get him on here, and then we have Jeremiah. He's kind of the fifth wheel, I guess you'd say. He didn't come on this last trip, so he's now the fifth wheel.
Oh no, then I guess that makes Ned the sixth.
Yeah, we got Ned too. Ned didn't when he made me mad. Ned, if you're watching, you made me mad. No,
he actually has a Cackle 40.
What's that?
He actually has a Cackle 40 he could loan you and let you try it.
Oh, he does. Never mind. We're gonna edit that last part out. Ned, you're awesome, and I hope to see you on the next one, buddy. But guys, I'm gonna stop it here. We're gonna end this out. Like I said, I want to thank you all for getting on here, and I hope to see you all on the next episode. And we're gonna shoot for next week, guys. We're gonna talk about the hike that I'm gonna be having next weekend. I'll be doing the Knobstone Trail. It's roughly 40 to 50 miles. I want to say 43, 44. Mr. Ruben Hikes there. He was on here. I'm working with him. He's gonna hopefully shuttle me, so that way I've got a shuttle, and then that'll be my step up hike for the 2 weeks after that. I'll be doing the Foothills Trail. That one is really going to push me to my limits. It's going to be something, and we'll see what happens. It'll either be a failure or it'll be what it'll be. I put in the work. I've done it for a little bit now, and I'm wanting to experience something just a little bit longer. I'm like Mr. Mike said, I'm that crazy guy from Kentucky. But guys, I'm gonna get off here.
No tornadoes.
I'll just have to find a privy, I guess. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get off here, and I'll see y'all next week. And we might see if Ruben can get on here and we can talk about the Knobstone Trail. I think he's done parts of it, and he can give me a little bit of insight. But guys, I'll catch you all later. And you adventurers, y'all keep on adventuring.